Week 3, Episode 3. Somebody hold me. It's, excitement and reluctance. Anytime is time for Song of Horror. But we'll get into that in a second for now. Let's see what's in store for us. I can't remember where we're supposed to be heading this time around. Did they say?
That had not been a nightmare. I was awake. For certain. It was a hallucination. A hallucination like those described by Faber in his letter, shortly before hanging himself from a beam in his office. A hallucination. Or something worse. Much worse. Had it done any good to return the music box to its owner? Husher might have the answer, but his whereabouts was still unknown, and his trail seemed to have gone cold as the days passed by. Perhaps in his office, somewhere in his papers, among the documents he was researching while delving into the box's origins. Maybe there would be some clue in there as to where he had gone, or what he had done. Something that would help us to follow his footsteps. I had to find Sebastian Husher, but this time, my life depended on it. Rene Artigas, the officer who found Faber's body, contacted me right away.
Okay, that's neat.
He wanted to know Husher's whereabouts and his potential connection to Faber's death.
That's right, the Beckham Museum.
Grace, a PhD student and Husher's
all I can think of is
mentee,
going to be very big.
and Professor Nasiri, one of his associates, gladly agreed to give us a hand with the search. They used to stay up late working in Husher's office, so that seemed like a good place to start.
We had no idea how serious the situation was. If we'd known about his family, those poor children.
I hope we can at least find out what exactly he was after and where he went.
There are some papers on his desk that haven't been touched since he left. We have a good chance of finding something there.
Lately, I feel like something odd has gotten into Professor Husher. I mean, apart from his usual oddities.
I just hope that we can at least find out
Looked
everything
like
about
he
him.
hadn't slept properly in days. No offense, Mr. Nora, but it looks like it's the same for you.
Don't worry, none taken. I'm well aware.
This is his desk. As you can see, there are a bunch of documents he uses as research for his novels.
There's 3 things.
We better take a look at his computer and the shelves, too. The sooner we get
4
started,
things.
the sooner we'll find something out.
Practically a fucking tip.
Look at this here. There are some notes where he mentions the music box, but I can't quite understand what he means. AA375 is underlined.
AA, that's how the documents in the donations and biographies archive are designated. Maybe he was looking for something there.
Biographies. Let's start with the archive, then. Where is it?
Donations and biographies are on the basement level. I'm sure it will be closed, but we can easily find the janitor or a key. It's not a very busy area.
And so it begins. I wonder what the end game of this is going to be. Like, it's not going to be, now have a boss fight with some tentacles floating around the place. Like, it's... I don't know. Right, so, choices are Daniel, who's average man. Omar, 6 speed, 6 stealth, 4 strength, 4 surrender. That's not too bad. You see, Omar, associate professor at the State University of Arts and Humanities. He has a PhD in art history and is a former student of Sebastian Husher, with whom he regularly worked. Brain. With whom he works regularly in the field of education and has developed a certain friendship. A dedicated professor and excellent motivator, Omar has developed a close personal and professional relationship with Grace Richards, a PhD student currently under the tutelage of Husher. Grace Richards, 29, a torch. Okay, so what's your next words there, sir? Lighter and flashlight. Okay, that's what I thought. This is used in the, at the very least, from my experience, the American terminology. So flashlight, torch. Is she actually going to be going around with a stick that's on fire? Guess we'll find out. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. You can discover the world beyond her borders. Grace, who holds a master's in history, flew from the United States to Europe to complete her doctoral thesis and carry out research that was personally important to her. Tutored by Professor Sebastian Pusher, Grace is a brilliant student who has found an Omar Nassiri. Sorry. A fellow foreigner, a mentor and friend with whom she has clearly formed a bond of mutual understanding. Speed 4, Stealth 6, Strength 3, Serenity, Feckin 7. And she might actually be the one to go for. Oh, Renee. I didn't see you there, skulking in the corner. What about you again? Speed 6, Stealth 2, Strength out the wazoo. Relatively serenic. Right, we're going with Chris. First character's chosen. Don't meet a good end. So, it's been nice knowing you, Grace. Still don't understand this. Collectible and I can... Oh yeah, I didn't get all the other things in the... I didn't get all the balls from the machine. I guess... Why don't I want the... Whatever.
I'll go take a look. You check out what else is in that notebook.
That's automation. Oh. So if you wonder what I was on about at the start there, basically, there's always a gap between me playing each episode. Like I tend to, for reasons I don't understand, stay true to the whole, it's week 1, so I'm going to play game of week 1, and then of course in this case I played Song of Horror first, realised this is going to be exceptionally long, and then played Dawn of Fear. Week 2, I played the other stuff, and then played episode 2 of Song of Horror.
I don't remember this place being so scary.
Yeah, that's horror games for you. And so, every time there's a substantial gap, and I get nervous. Because, as much as I like this game, and I do quite a bit, it's too damn effective. Now this game isn't, I'm going to scream horror. This is, oh my god, it's just fucking unnerving me. It's tense. I don't like it one bit. But because of that, of course, I like it quite a bit, because I find the fact that a game can make me feel that way interesting, because I'm a fucking idiot. It's not going to kill me at the fucking start, so that flickering light definitely made me feel weird. Is this going to be important? These images have been plastered on top of this picture of a stylized piece of paper that has been aged. Yes, take the hat. Oh. Size 8. How is that going to be relevant? Wait, are we looking for a specific hat? So we have a size. So going to be a fucking puzzle that says, the combination for my safe. And then some kind of stupid fucking metaphor for hats. I don't think we... I was actually trying to look at the vending machine. I thought that was a coin slot. Apparently not. Oh, what have we got ourselves into this time? I can't go in here. Oh, no, I can. That was fast. No hiding spot though, so let's hope we can find one soon. Hopefully this is relevant. Okay, 16th of December, 12:30 exam, right? But that's obviously something we look at now. 12:30, 16, 16, 12:30, 16, 12:30. Can you remember 16, 12:30? You might think it's only across the hall, Arebuckle. Surely you should remember that. Nah, I'll mix myself up somehow. 16, 12:30. Like, I'm currently in the process of editing footage and I managed to cock up a safe combination and Dawn of Fear, and I just read the fucking thing. 16. 12:30. French, first term. Why do I need to know this? I don't know, but sure, take note of it anyway. Who the fuck knows? Classrooms 3 and 4. Maybe this man left something. I don't know. Speaking of editing, I'm also editing the first episode of this. Boy, the start of that thing. I was not happy with how this game controlled. Like I mentioned at the time, this kind of thing is I'll get used to it over time, whenever I adapt. But I was not happy. Not one bit. What's the map again? Nope. Plastic. Right. And whilst I have adapt right now, is it still has that thing, but then weird thing happened. I went on a mini, not rant per se, but I wanted to think about why things in Dawn of Fear didn't click, and I actually haven't done that yet. But I've just been planning it out. Card. And one of the things about that game is it is very much they did it, so therefore I do it, with no real critical thinking applied as to whether or not they should or how to adapt it. Part of that was the controls, where... Oh god, this is going to be miserable. There's no point even looking at this yet. So in the remaster of the Resident Evil Remake, if you're not familiar, they added new controls, because originally it was tank controls. And they said, people don't like tank controls because it's different and because they suck. I'm always going to rail against people who don't like tank controls, and not be entirely serious, but also, for fuck's sake, tank controls is not hard. And so they put it in just what you consider a more regular movement system, and it was fucking broken. Because it allowed free reign. Basically, if you touch an analog stick at all, you were an instant run. You could pivot like there was no tomorrow. You were unstoppable. And as such, it just broke everything. Dawn of Fear team, person, can't remember, looked at this and said, they did it, therefore we do it. And they did it the exact same way, and guess what? It broke the game because they had to balance the game around tank controls, which it also featured. This also needs a card. And when I was thinking about, well, how do you make it not break? Like, have these more quote-unquote modern controls, but have it not break. And I was thinking, well, you know, you take your regular controls, if you so decide to call them. Is this light projector? I don't need that yet. And you add some inhibitors that like, it's slower. Like, you don't fucking instant run. You have a run button, fucking keep it there, regardless of your control input. The other thing was, well, some animation priority. which I realised, I didn't realize the time, but I just realised in editing when we complained about this game was a feature. Animation priority. So yeah. Song of Horror did it right. Good you, Song of Horror. You continue to impress me even when I don't realise it. Did I actually have to fucking look at all these? Oh my god, well, we better not have a fucking maze. We better not have a fucking stupid book maze. Ugh. I'll admit this isn't quite the night in the museum as I was anticipating. This is just a night in a fucking labyrinthine library, essentially. Where the hell am I going? Okay, I must have missed something obvious. See, we have the slide projector, we have the 2 doors that require a key card, we have those 3 rooms there, which amounted to bloody nothing. What are you? Just clean stuff, alright. What are you? Newspapers of old. Number books. Number books. I probably need some kind of guide to actually read into these proper. Did I miss something here with this computer? Are you thing, or is that? That's the one thing I don't like. It's just alright. There's that. The dot is hovering in there. Where's that for? I guess it's for this over here. What are you? Ah, I'm just blind to see. Of course, it's always the simplest answer. Mr. Glover, gotta love him. I tried to give you back your access card, but I couldn't find you. I thought you were in downstairs control room, but I see you're not. Anyway, I'm going away for a long weekend, and I'm not going away for you to turn up, so I've factored into a fucking bun. We don't all have as much free time as you. Go to the shelves of the subject taught by Professor Dunn. Is that the thing we're looking for? French, maybe? From there, stand in front of the shelves that contain my surname. Count as many shelves to the right as the size of Dunn's hat. What the shit is this? Don't mistake the professor's hat for mine. They're very different. In fact, I'll take my own with me just to make sure. Goodbye and enjoy the long weekend. P.S. I'm not taking my hat in the end. Signed, a bastard. A vindictive bastard. So it's either 6 or 8 to the right. Count as many shelves to the right as the size of Dunn's hat. It's either 6 or 8. Gotcha. Let's put it on the subject. 6. So it's 6. French.
Reno.
Yeah.
What a dick. Besides, he's got it in for Max.
Well, the odds is just downstairs, and that's why the downstairs is there. Alright. 8 to the right. We'll check 6 first, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How long does it take you? I'm going to assume it'll check all 3, and that's what that's for. Always a fucking sucker. So here. Yeah, I did teach French. I'm gonna have to fuck it up. Edit! Ah, for God's sake. Oh. That felt close, actually. Don't like that. No. It could have been purely it's done for the animation to make it seem like it was closer than it was. But shite. Done, you're done. What the fuck am I even looking for again? Very nice hiding spot. That's good to know. Not very good hiding spot when it's just if you come in through the door, you can immediately fucking see me, but let's not dwell on that. God. Heard the sound. Looks right. What? Looks like a person. That's probably not a person. It's just an object in the environment. And then looks again. I said, oh, or rather, etc. Right. You. I'm going to go the other way, alright? I'm going to change the camera. And when I come back, you better effect off. Okay? Okay. You know what? Does this take the long way round? Was that musical stinger here to say it's just, hey, maybe it's here? See what happens again. No. You better not be here, asshole. God damn it, he's still here. Alright, you stand there. Don't mind me. Yep, you just stand there looking forlorn. And I'll be down here acting as the born. By searching every fucking thing in the goddamn building. Oh my god, this wasn't, perhaps lads, this wasn't the best thing to start off with, especially if you're dealing with someone as dense as me. So you know, maybe save this one a little bit, hun. Yeah, that. Won't lie, and this, it's kind of just chose one at random. What one is this? Oh. What? I'm trying now to count backwards in the alphabet, and that's bad. I'm terrible at that kind of thing. So, oh, we want to go back 6. So N M L. Is K J A? That doesn't seem right. So what's before A? C H M C D E F G C G. What? How is G and I factor into French? They must have missed something incredibly obvious. Still there. Still just... Alright. Sir, do you mind fecking off something proper and promptly? Yes, you're very sad. You got tentacled, I get it. You're now one with the goopy. Yeah, you stay over there. He's also missing an arm or hand. He's all leaving a puddle. Sir, don't make a mess of the floor. Or is that your shadow? I can't tell. No, I want to use it. Yes, I know. Use it. What's this down here? Or is that just... Wait, I'm looking at... What's this? Alright, let's have a wee listen. Probably fine. All the way to the door, sure, whatever. Here, a tip. Nothing. Oh, it's lovely that people just still have these lying around. I mean, I suppose it's still 98, but still.
I just saw something weird as fuck. I was having a smoke because Miss Claire doesn't like me smoking near the books, even though the students do it all the time. When I came back, the slide machine had switched on by itself. Professor Husher once mentioned that the same thing had happened to him, so I thought it was just acting up again. I went to turn it off, and I saw there was a picture of the old archive door projected on the screen. Then the door started to open. I couldn't look away, and when it opened a bit more, I could have sworn I saw the control room from downstairs. And not just that, there was someone in there holding the release lever. It was me. I was in there. I pulled the cable, took the slides, and got the hell out of there. That's all you want, but now... Oh, I'm scared to go back downstairs.
At first, I thought it was just going to be a dog. That would have been a funny remark to tell to my friends, but no, it were I. And it kind of started with the accent there, and then quickly dissipated, as is the way. What I learned from my time doing this is that if I attempt an accent at all, it may be... Oh, I'm not going this way just yet. Is that the accent will be there for maybe a sentence, two at tops. And then will very quickly give way to just... whatever the hell I do. Ah, good, he fact off. Lovely. Alright. Yes. Use. So now that we're finally free of this archival hell, is this going to... Why is this such a manky sink? Whatever. I was thinking about it before your man turned up. Thinking about it more now. What the hell are we going to see this time? Okay. Lovely stuff. Like, went into the last episode thinking, says, well, are we going to do the same stuff or are we doing completely new things? Turns out we were dealing with the usual, but with an extra layer, that being just the blind fecker. Oh god. Speak of the devil, hello there, I was just talking. Oh, that's right, I need to do this. Oh shit, I forgot what I was doing. I forgot the gimmick. I got mixed up with the gimmick for hiding in the wardrobe. Keep it in the circle, keep it in the circle. Don't need to die so soon. She just had to deal with the boredom shit. Let her do something of interest, please. Back off, little blind fucker. Back off, little blind fucker. Back off, little blind fucker.
God, oh my God, what was that thing?
So, what I was going to say, are we going to be dealing with the stuff like the tentacle door and the goopy walls, but it's going to be a new creature, or was it just going to stack upon everything? So far, we be stacking. Ah, shit. I just got completely blanked on the gimmick and everything. Great. Great, this is a great sign. What are you? I don't think you are anything. Where are we going?